Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, definitely make sure to subscribe. So today I'm gonna be reacting to Andrew Tate destroys Dave. How you say that last name? I don't want to look like a moron.
Dave who?
Right there, Dave Portnoy. How you say it?
Portnoy. Portnoy.
I think it's Portney.
No, it's Portnoy.
I think it's Portney.
No, I know who it is. Dave Portnoy.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Dave
It's Portnoy.
Portnoy.
I can't even say it. Portnoy.
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 Port.
Portnoy. Portnoy.
All right.
It's a big thing. What? All right. You're also known. You said it appears wildly sexist stuff. Are you anti-woman?
I love women. In fact, interesting statistic: 100% of the people I've ever had sex with were women. So I love women. I have nothing against women at all. I'm not sexist in any regard. I'm not misogynist either. I'm a realist. Like, I'm a realistic person. As a realist, in the modern world, they're going to call you sexist, misogynist, etc. But I'm none of those things. I am just.
Why do they call you that? Why do they call you that?
Because I say.
What do you think it is that you say that makes people think you're like sexist?
Because I say the truth.
Which is?
Women can't fight. Men are stronger. Like, based. More true things. I think another thing I said is and maybe I'll upset the ladies on the podcast. I hope not, but please correct me if I'm wrong.
Probably will.
I said if I were to get on a plane and that plane was to fly into the eye of a hurricane, and there was a 50% chance of it crashing, I'd want a male pilot because I think that males are better under stress and under pressure.
Pissed.
I think they're less likely to get emotional in a life or death situation. That's why they make better soldiers. That doesn't mean that doesn't make me a misogynist. That doesn't make me sexist. That's just true. Women are better at other things than men. And I'll sit here and say women are better at X. But I will say that men are better at Y. I'm not going to sit and pretend that we're all the same. We're not. Under pressure, when your life is on the line, anyone who's honest would want a male pilot in said situation. You would not want a female pilot.
So I disagree with that. I think that's a person by person, but I agree with men are stronger than women.
He's being politically correct.
Well, like, he's saying what people want to hear.
Yeah, he doesn't want to hurt anybody's feelings. Like, if I was on a plane, like, you see your mom, like you, for example, just women in general, y'all get emotional. Like, if the plane starts crashing, who's screaming? Women.
Mom would be losing her shit.
Be losing her shit. I would be like, shut the hell up, everybody. Let me die in peace. You see what I'm saying?
That's true. It is true because women, how do I say it? We're more, like, anxious when it comes to, like emergencies and stuff. We'll start losing our shit.
Yeah, I'm saying in general, though. In general. Some women can rise to occasion and be just like a man. But most can't.
I can't.
Unless you've been trained to. It's just everything he said is actually a fact.
Yeah. If we were
it's an opinion, but there's a lot of evidence to back up what he's saying.
If I were in the eye of a hurricane and I knew there was a 50% chance that we were all gonna be like dead, I would start running all over the fucking plane, screaming. Yeah. Yeah. I would lose my shit.
Yeah, you're like, yeah. So he's just trying to pose. The white guy, he's just trying to be politically correct. He totally would want a freaking dude flying that freaking plane because the woman, if you're a female pilot, chances are you're not a spaz. Chances are, but just women.
You were about to say, fuck it, weren't you?
No, I'd rather have a dude in certain circumstances.
I think it's just what I noticed about Andrew. He doesn't care how anybody feels about his opinion.
No,
I feel like he's conservative.
I
think he's conservative.
Yeah, I mean, well, today he would be. Anybody votes Democrat is like batshit crazy. He's too logical to go vote for a Democrat. If you're
Has he came out with his political views?
No, he's just no. But everything he says, like, Democrats, that's why they took him off of social media. Yeah,
they banned him on everything. So he's gonna come back to Twitter, though.
He's back on Twitter, yeah. Yeah, but everything he said, that's, it's fine. It's just, you see the two white girls, right?
Yeah, they look pissed.
They look pissed.
She was like that.
Yeah, it's like, whatever, keep playing. But the white guy, Portnoy, he's
Democrat?
I don't think so. He's just trying to be politically correct. That's all.
If you were to fly into a hurricane and you had the choice between a male pilot and a female pilot, you wouldn't have zero preference at all, Dave.
Not knowing anything about either of them, they're both pro pilots. No, we're not talking about dunking a basketball.
Well, I would choose a man because I know from my own personal experiences that when shit hits the fan and emotions are high and it's life or death, that the man is more likely to remain calm. And calm is what's going to keep me alive. So I would choose the man. For the same reason, I would choose women to do other things. Let me give you another example then, Dave. If gender roles aren't real, and you're now...
No, I think there are gender roles are real. That
See, now he's being a hypocrite.
Example, though, I'm sure you can have great female pilots.
I never said you couldn't. I said I'd choose a man in that particular situation.
Fair. I don't think that's like, I don't know about Brie and O'Malley. Like, that doesn't make...
Yeah, Brie O'Malley, do you think that's like...
He's trying to get the girls to talk to back him up.
Well, I think it's like with what Dave said, too. I think it depends on the person. Like, there could be a way more emotional pilot that's a male, and then a female one that could be more emotionally stronger.
But regardless, they go through the same training.
Yeah, I think he's saying you don't know anything about the pilot. You just can pick blind. You're
Yeah, well, obviously,
male
I
or female.
disagree with that. Yeah.
It's a generalization because exceptions don't disprove the rule. You're
but
right.
I don't think that makes you like Satan for saying that.
No, but I think like you say a lot of stuff about women like that they're your property.
That's not what I said. I was talking about an OnlyFans company when that question was asked. But I said that if a woman is going out with a man, she belongs to that man. That's his woman. So if she wants to do OnlyFans, she owes him some money because she's his. Yes, that's what I said.
What do you think of that, Papa?
You think if a man...
What do you think of that? If a girl, say your wife does OnlyFans, do you think that she should give you money?
Yeah, she should be buying me some shit.
No, but that's not what he's saying.
I'm not gonna be married to a girl that does OnlyFans though. He wouldn't either. He's just saying if he was willing to put up with that, it would be under those circumstances.
Yeah.
And I don't think there's a man out there that wouldn't feel the same way he does. She's doing OnlyFans. What the hell am I getting out of it?
Nothing.
It's crazy.
So you think that a man going out with a girl that's just your property? There can't be an equal relationship?
That one was nuts. That one was nuts.
This is where it goes crazy.
No, but no, that one you can't.
Like when you married, you're devoted to each other. Like your mom is my property and I'm her property for the most part, generally speaking. So I don't even know what the hell they're arguing about.
But you see how this dude, he got the girls involved so he could start arguing with Andrew because he couldn't do it by himself.
Yeah, he just get their input.
Like he was like, as soon as Andrew started getting on his ass, he started getting the girls involved.
Get some help, yeah.
Yeah. You noticed that too, right?
Yeah.
If I understood what you said, that if a guy and a girl is dating and a girl does OnlyFans, she owes him a cut?
No, 100%.
His girl.
100%.
She is his girl.
You buy stuff for your
What
boyfriend,
does that
right?
have to do with anything?
Because she's his.
Your mom always spending all my fucking money.
So that is you saying that women are your property.
It's not about being property. It's about the fact that she belongs to him, and the intimate parts of her body
nothing
belong to him
arguable.
because they're in a relationship. And if she wants to sell those, he has a stake in those parts of her body.
So it's reverse. Male porn star owes the woman.
I don't know, because I think the women belong to the man. I think the woman's given over
that's
to the
inherently where you get called sexist.
No, it's not. Well, you can call me sexist if you want, but if you look at
He
marriage,
said,
it's the
"Well,
bride's
there it
father
is."
who gives her away. It's not the groom's father.
An
Is
old
it?
tradition.
I gotta
See, I
guess.
lost
as-
him on that.
man.
So it's
I gotta
slavery.
guess as- Yeah, no, but I gotta guess as somebody
said
who's
he lost me on that one.
multicultural and everything.
What?
He said, did you hear what he said about it? So the man is property to the woman if he does only. He's like, what did he go back? You'll see. Go back a little bit.
Yeah, he said where that the girl belongs to him. He doesn't belong to her.
Yeah. Okay.
That's where he can come on sexist, right?
Yeah. Okay, play it again.
Where you get called sexist.
No,
Go back
well,
some
you
more.
can call me because she belongs to him, and
Back
the
a little bit
intimate
more.
parts of her body belong to him.
When a girl does OnlyFans, she owes him a cut?
No, 100%.
His girl.
100%.
She is his girl
But what does that have to do with anything?
because she's his.
Yeah, so that's...
So that is you saying that women are your property.
It's not about being property. It's about the fact that she belongs to him, and the intimate parts of her body belong to him because they're in a relationship. And if she wants to sell those, he has a stake in those parts of her body.
So it's reverse. Male porn star.
No,
owes
you
the
know what
woman.
I think it is too, Dad, and why he thinks like that? Because he's Muslim. And then
He's Muslim?
yeah.
And Tate is Muslim. Are
yeah,
you sure?
Yeah, I saw a video. He talks about why he converted to like Islam, and he was saying that in their religion they can have multiple wives.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's why he says that.
And I think I'm correct, but women they have to dress. They have to be covered up.
Yeah, like hijabs.
Yeah, because if a man sees them,
Yeah,
their
they
body,
get-
and they get turned on, it's the woman's fault.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
No, that's why I think I don't know if I don't want to say the wrong shit because then I'm gonna get canceled. But I think in Iran women are fighting for their freedom.
They are, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm right?
Yeah.
I'm not going to get
They're
canceled.
right. They're fighting for basic human rights.
Yeah, because I think this one girl died because she wasn't wearing her hijab.
That's what the allegations are. Something like that. I don't know exactly. I don't know what to believe when I look at TV because they're always pushing some kind of narrative and they lie. All right, Coach, see what he says right here? Push play.
I don't know, because I think the women belong to the man. I think the woman's given over
that's inherently where you get called sexist.
No, it's not. Well, you can call me sexist if you want, but if you look at marriage, it's the bride's father who gives her away. It's not the groom's father.
An old tradition.
He made a good point.
I mean, but that doesn't matter.
Yeah, no, but I gotta guess as somebody who's...
I don't care who gives you away. Ain't nobody... Like, when I go and I give you away to... Let's say you're married king. I'm not giving you away. It's your choice to get married. That has nothing to do with me whatsoever. That has nothing to do with religion or the Bible. And it has nothing to do with that. That's your choice. I'm not giving you away. You chose to go that route, so I'm supporting you.
Is he talking about, like... Because you know how they consider, like, giving you away, like, when the dad walks the daughter down the aisle to the man?
Yeah,
Is that what he's talking about?
That's religion. Whenever I argue something, and we're going back and forth with debate and stuff, I leave religion out of it. Because religion is based on your faith. You believe in a man above, even though you've never seen him, never talked to him. It's in faith. So I only deal with stuff I can prove that I know that exist. You very well may exist, but I don't have no proof of it. So when I debate people, I don't never bring up religion at all.
Yeah, don't do it.
I
learned the hard way.
I mean, it's like, I just deal with what I can prove.
Multicultural and everything, that certainly is a tradition that does not apply everywhere.
The woman is always given over to the man. Read the Bible, read the Quran, you can go to
You're walking down the aisle, no chance. There's like African cultures where they don't do that.
I'm sure there are some obscure tribes somewhere. I mean, I can't say I'm not a professional.
You get it. You seem like a very smart guy.
Understand
you
why
seem like a smart guy.
That.
You're saying a woman is the property of a man if they're dating.
I'm not saying they're a property. I'm saying they're given to the man and they belong to the man. It doesn't mean they're a pure property without emotion. It means they're given to the man. They take the man's name.
You said it's her parts. You said it's the guy's parts. You're like, if she's on OnlyFans, the guy owns those parts, so he gets a cut.
Well, those parts are intimate, right? That's the whole point of her being his.
Yeah, but you didn't do reverse. When I said if a male porn star does it, he doesn't owe the girl a cut.
Correct, because he doesn't belong to her. She still belongs to him.
So that's the sexist part.
But and you've also said
that's
that
why I don't.
You also said that you could have multiple.
You see how he's being hypocritical because of religion.
Yeah.
Leave religion out of everything.
Yeah.
Just be objective and think rationally. If it's good for the male, it's good for the woman.
Yeah. But the thing is, why do you even want to be in a relationship with someone who does OnlyFans? Male or female?
Yeah.
What the hell is wrong with y'all?
Yeah. It's just weird.
Why is that normal?
See that? I mean, that's the whole. They take extremes and then they debate it.
Weird.
Nurse, but a female that was with you couldn't also have multiple partners?
Well, a woman could say that same thing if she decided. She could say, I can sleep with multiple men, but my men can't sleep with multiple women if she so choose. We're all free individuals, right?
Yeah, but you wouldn't agree if a woman said that.
I don't think, I would personally find that revolting, correct? But there are women who find what I say revolting.
So you're not telling other people what to think. You're just saying how you think.
Yeah, I mean, if I think that if a man is not sexually exclusive, it's not the same as if a woman is, because with a woman you have the paternity issue. With a man you don't have a paternity issue. If I have 3 girlfriends and they all get pregnant, we know who the mother and who the father is. If you have 1 woman and 3 men, you don't know who even the parents are if she got pregnant. So it's a whole big issue, right? Science can step in and kind of fix it.
Definitely,
but it's a good discussion.
DNA tests are pretty accessible nowadays.
Of course, yeah, that's exactly it. So I said science can step in and fix it, but that doesn't mean it's not haram and against the will of God. Look, read the Bible. Every single man had multiple wives. Not a single woman had multiple husbands. It's against the will of God. It's disgusting. In the eyes of God himself.
Yeah, he's using his religious beliefs.
Yeah, I don't
if
never
you're
argue
going
religion.
in this multi-universe where everybody's reading the Bible, which is there's different religions all across the globe, reading different things, believe in different things. Interesting.
Yeah. So what my point is, if we talk about tradition, I'm not even talking about myself here. This is not about my personal life. We're talking traditional. Traditionally, every single man in history had multiple wives, and there was not a single woman who was celebrated for having multiple husbands. Female promiscuity has always been disgusting and frowned upon. In every single book ever written, ever, in all of history, in all cultures ever, women were supposed to be virgins. Women sleeping with lots and lots and lots of men has never been celebrated, ever. Besides, in the last 40 years in the West, in a degrading society. Well, yeah, okay, cool. But if you're going to look at it traditionally, women were not supposed to act that way. that way anyway. I don't think women intrinsically want to fuck a bunch of people.
I don't think you know what women want.
Well, the women I know don't want to.
It's like, I get that about religion, but it's like, if it's disgusting for a woman to do it, it's also disgusting for a dude to do it.
Yeah.
He can get diseases, bring them home to his girlfriend or wife or whatever.
Yeah.
That's the whole reason why you should be monogamous and be dedicated to your. Fuck it.
I mean, that's the whole point of a marriage.
When I meet a woman, she doesn't say, "I can't wait to get out there and sleep with a bunch of dudes." Maybe there are some. I don't know.
There's definitely like cleat chasers who fucking
that
love that.
Orange hasn't said
we have 18 modern wealth creation methods, and I'll have to let people enroll in the school. It's extremely cheap. It's $49, and you can enroll and follow the systems. There's a quiz at the beginning that asks if you're time poor, if you're cash poor, because it's different. It's easy to make money if you have money, but a lot of people think that they can turn 10 grand into money. That's not money. So it depends if you have money to start. Depends if you have time. Depends on your expertise. So there's a bunch of questions. We narrow it down. There's 18 wealth creation methods, and then we recommend a wealth creation method. And there's a professor in there. There's live lessons every single day along with the community. And we have currently 87,000 students. What's impressive about that is not the fact that I've managed to attribute 87,000 students. It's the fact that I managed to retain 87,000 students. So there's 87,000 people out in the world making more money than they invest each month.
It's quite a business.
Can women sign up?
Absolutely. Of course they can. I don't know where getting this impression I hate women. I mean, we can purport that. We can attempt to label me with that all we want. I'm happy to discuss it. I absolutely not really love women. I have nothing against women. I believe women are the most precious things on the planet. They create life. They should be protected. They should be provided for. I would never let a woman pay for a bill. I would never let a woman, if someone touched any of my women, I would stand up against 10 men by myself and risk my life to protect her. I believe that women are beautiful creatures.
That girl does not like him.
I just don't think that there is emotionally calm as
men
in stressful situations. I don't think they can fight like a man can. And for the same reason, I would never drop my children in an
she tried to argue with him, but she
don't
know what to say.
That's strange and weird. I would only drop them in an all-female nursery. Women do certain things and men do certain things. And we live in a world now where the whole idea of the roles has been conflated to the fact where if I come along and say women are better with children and men are better at fighting, that I'm somehow fucking sexist when it's clearly true. There's nothing wrong with stating the facts. It's the truth.
You're mixing them up because I agree with some of what you're saying. Like,
yeah,
again,
but then you throw in the OnlyFans, you need 100%
correct
thing. Like that's
I don't think anybody
she does OnlyFans. I bet
arguing that like in a fist fight, a man's gonna win.
Okay.
What about intelligence? Do you think women are as smart as men?
Well, it's been proven that the smartest people in the world are men.
See, that's
that's actually true. Like IQ test, most of them are men.
How? What? Where?
So there's the bell curve, right? So men are more likely to be on the extremes. So the most stupid people on the planet are men, and the most intelligent people on the planet are men. Women are more likely inside of the middle of the deviation. So this has all been proven, right? Men are more likely to be extreme. Read the study. It's more likely men are on the extreme.
What study, bro?
What are you counting?
All I gotta do is IQ test study.
What am I writing in?
Google it.
Oh, really? That's all you have to do?
Yeah,
This should be interesting in what comes up. Are men?
But I can also give you personal experience if you'd like.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Socks off.
Player. My father's one of the best chess players in the world. He was actually the highest ranked black chess player in history at the time. I grew up and I was a chess player from the age of 4 to the age of 13. I was a professional chess player on my route to being a grandmaster. Long story. My parents split up. I lost my coach. Blah blah blah. So I grew up in the chess world, and the chess world's a really interesting world to grow up in because you're around hyper intelligent people who are socially awkward. A lot of them are like autistic and a bit strange. Some ex-KGB guys, some real weird guys who don't talk, but it's a world of ultra intelligent people. Women cannot compete with men at chess. Now, I'm not calling all women stupid. I'm not saying that there aren't some good female chess players. I'm not saying I could beat every woman. No, there are great female chess players. But on average, as a whole, the best chess players in the world are men, not women. Because women cannot computate at the level the men do. That is just a statistical fact. There's a
just so you know, at Google, you're going to say it's run by the people. But I Googled, are men smarter than women? And literally every single study says there's no difference.
Pause it.
Well, I
see. Google is biased. It's liberal. They want to be politically correct. So when you do a Google search on certain stuff, the liberal take on it is going to come up because they're heavily biased. So he's.
So what do you have to search up to actually get like the true facts?
Well, if you could find this study, and it's just that you got to dig so much to find the truth because everybody has.
Because they hide it.
Yeah, they hide it.
It's like so they don't want your videos get shadow banned.
Yeah, it's like it's Google. Like you
say it.
No, but it says that I know the test he's quoting, and I mean it's a sound study, and it's not BS. Some studies are BS, and it's just garbage. But that study he's quoting is. I don't see why they're arguing it, but they said it was like on a bell curve, like men can be really the dumbest of the dumb, and they can be the smartest of the smart, and the women are in towards the center. So he's saying men can be like really stupid.
Yeah, but they could be really smart.
Yeah.
Study for you. Read a study saying the most stupid people in the world are men, and the most intelligent people in the world are men, because we fall to the outward deviations of the bell curve. Yeah. Whereas women are more likely to be in the medium. So I'm not. This is not sexist because I'm saying the most stupid.
But I think it's wrong. Like based on everything, I just think it's wrong. Like there's like 20 studies have pop up.
Well, then then search up. If you were to look up the highest IQs in the world, the first 10, first 20, look them up. Are they men or women? I haven't done this. Look it up. But let's talk about my personal experience. Let's talk about the chess world. The best female chess player in the world simply cannot compete with the men. I don't know where she is, number 50 or something, like internationally, right? There is no physical advantage. There's no reason why men should win. There's no physical element to chess.
Who do you think plays chess more, men or women overall in the world?
That's a good argument. So the argument is that men play chess more often, so there's more likely to be higher ranking chess.
There's a higher pool to pick from.
There's a larger pool to pick from, of course. But but this has been very heavily dissected inside the chess world. They found 500 female chess players, 500 women, 500 men, started them at school at the same time, started them in the chess school.
I just highest IQ in the world. Literally what comes up. Marilyn von Savant has one of the world's highest IQs. She is known as the smartest person in the world.
Cool. Then all right, cool. Then I'm totally wrong. I never even said. All I told you is that the most stupid people in the world were men, the most intelligent people in the world were men. I read a study on it 4 or 5 years ago, and I thought, you know what? I know some stupid men. I don't know women that dumb. I agree with that. And I know some really smart men. I don't know women that smart. I agree with that.
I think you're very smart, but for everything you say, there can be argument that an intelligent woman wants nothing to do with you because you think they're stupid. But stupid guys are like, this guy's going to make me a ton of money. So you run into a lot of stupid guys. The intelligent women are going their own way.
Well, that would be a large generalization, Dave, because you don't know.
That's what we're doing. There's been a lot of those here.
Well, you don't know the women I talk. You don't know the women I talk to. Right?
I don't. I absolutely don't.
Correct. So that's the first thing. Second thing, I'm not saying I'm smarter than every female on the planet. The two women who are on this podcast right now could very well be more intelligent than me. I told you about a study that I read, and now I'm telling you about my personal experience. The personal experience is in the chess world, which I grew up in. Women cannot compete with men. It's a purely computational. It's purely brain power, and they simply cannot compete. And there's a whole bunch of examples of this, right? Like I said, we can easily reverse this conversation. I can tell you all the things women are better at before you call me sexist. We can do it the other way around. But if you look at Formula One, there's no physical advantage. Women can't drive like men. Why? Their reactions are slower. It's been proven that females have a slower reaction time than men. Why? Because they evolved. They didn't need it to evolve. They weren't hunting. They weren't fighting.
Again, for race car driving, you could argue the pool of men. I mean, even with car driving, look who's in it. It's Al Unser Jr., Al Unser. Like it's you got to have the money, you got to have the access, and
family's probably been racing.
Correct. So there's a lot of factors. We have a game because we're going around. And by the way, it's fascinating to talk to. But what is this game? I can't even imagine the game we built for this guy.
So it's called "What Are Your Thoughts On?" Right?
Yeah. So we're just gonna list people and things they do, and then just give us your thoughts on them.
Sure.
Kind of like what we've been doing the whole podcast.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah. It's an easy game. All right, so first one. What are your thoughts on The Matrix?
We know that.
Yeah, it was a very interesting movie, and I think that it draws striking similarities between the world we live in today and the world that is portrayed inside of the film. I think there are many people who ignore their own eyes, they ignore their own ears, and believe what they are told to believe. And that is what I call the Matrix. And I think the last few years has proven that more than anything. When people are running around pretending to be scared of something when they've never seen with their own eyes any single damage from the whole fucking... Let's not even start because I know it's a taboo subject.
My nose is all blocked. Can't breathe. So what do you think about entertainment, Papa?
He has his biases just like everybody else has their own biases. That's all. I mean, he's a very logical, bright guy, but sometimes his biases get in the way.
Yeah, like from his religion?
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, y'all. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Yeah.